Okay. Well, hello and welcome back, my Royal Rogues. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue. And welcome to our live show to talk about the Royals and non Royals as well. Today we have the exclusive transcript of, the video call between Gingerbread and King Charles. If you want closed captions, remember the subtitles that appear at the bottom. Just make sure to activate them if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of my live streams. And every super chat that you send tonight, I will be featuring and commenting at the end of our show. And also, remember to make sure to download my free 100 battle language tips in the description of this video if you want to decipher the true intentions of people around you. Well, let's start with some memes. And yes, we will also be talking about this picture. In fact, I'm talking about this one, the original, non-touched by the Lord of Memes. But you know that our show is all about entertainment. So yes, sometimes it's hard to separate fact from fiction. And you should also know that my much love and bliss merch is already up and running. Feature with the link in the description or in the shopping area right below this video. Just a friendly reminder that all this merch is going to be available for a limited time, especially until Sunday, December 3rd. And when that day comes, it will be gone forever. We have all the shirts, hoodies, mugs, even Christmas decorations as well. So I suggest you drop by my store to check them out. And also the Royal Rogues Highlander merch, which will also be a very limited edition of notepads, pillows, and also blankets, yoga mats, and desk mats, plus a couple more surprises. But there's one more thing. To the first 100 rogues that buy any Royal Rogue merch from this moment onwards, I will be sending you a personalized thank you video mentioning you by name. I'm going to start tonight, by the way, with those who have already bought. And it's not going to be any AI double. It's going to be myself in the flesh. So go ahead and get your Royal Rogue Highlander or Much Love and Bliss or classic merch before time runs out. So, in the latest chapter of the Tory graph making things up, thanks to the strange musings of Victoria Ward, our dashing yet slightly dull prince supposedly picked up the phone to wish his dear old pa, King Charles, a happy 75th birthday. Now, this might just be the media's attempt to spice up an otherwise slow Wednesday. But let's play along with this fairy tale. So there's Harry probably Googling how to dial the UK from California, gearing up for this epoch-making call. Rumor has it he even remembered his father's birthday without a reminder from Meghan. And, well, it's not that Meghan knows everything about the royal family, of course, but... meanwhile, King Charles, ever the embodiment of regal composure and grace, supposedly received this call with the surprise of someone finding drywall at Buckingham Palace. Can you imagine that? You can almost picture him, eyebrows raised, whispering to Camilla, "Guess who remember my birthday?" The plot thickens, with Prince Archie and Princess Lily reportedly sending a video singing happy birthday. Well, the chances of this video existing are about as high as finding a positive comment on Twitter, but let's indulge in this whimsical narrative as if we were in some kind of royal Wes Anderson movie. But most people with at least half a brain are not buying this story of familiar reconciliation. The king, on the other hand, celebrated his birthday with the stoicism of a man who has seen enough drama to last a lifetime, likely musing over the state of the realm rather than dwelling on fictitious phone calls. These rumors might be running wild because Netflix The Crown is dropping its latest season, timing its release with the precision of a royal butler. It's almost as if the media, in a desperate bid to stay relevant, is weaving these narratives together, blending fact and fiction like a bartender mixing a shaken, not stirred martini. Oh, well, Prince Harry, meanwhile, seems to be auditioning for the role of the prodigal son, yearning for a family reunion that's broadcasted more widely than the Invictus Games, which I will be talking about later. He's like the lead character in a soap opera who, after revealing all his family's secrets, still expects a hearty welcome at the next Frogmore barbecue. But let's try to put this in perspective. Let's imagine for a moment that this conversation actually took place. And that's why we are here tonight, to rehearse that hypothetical transcript, as released by Archwell itself, of course. It will go like this. Oh, Pa, good to see you, old chap. I hope you enjoyed your castle while I'm here in my humble Montecito mansion. Harry, my darling boy, why are you sitting on a golden toilet? Oh, just something Megan thought would add a bit of flair to the bathroom. Anyway, meet the kids. And Harry's children, who would look about 10 years older than they should be for some reason nobody can explain, they joined the video call. Goodness, Harry, your children seem to have aged quite a bit since our last call. Then again, this is according to the Archwell records, I must remind you. Archie says, "Indeed, grandfather, we've been taking online courses in advanced quantum physics and discussing the future of the monarchy." And Lily adds, "And I've already written a dissertation on the inefficiencies of the crown jewels management." Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. Megan, of course, is in the kitchen baking cookies. "Harry, darling, would you like some freshly baked scones for tea?" And Harry whispers to his dad, "Dad, she's going that traditional housewife thing again. Can't stop her." "Well, my darling boy, it's quite impressive, Harry. It's like you're living in a time warp." Archie and Lily, meanwhile, can be heard having a highbrow exchange in the background. Archie says, "Father, do you believe in the relevance of hereditary monarchy in today's society?" But Lily talks directly to Charles. "And what are your thoughts on the climate crisis, grandfather?" And the king, baffled, only says, I just wanted to chat, not have a royal debate." And, well, we cut to Meghan, who is now vacuuming living room number 6. "Harry, dear, don't forget to take out the trash before dinner." And, right, dear. "Well, Harry, it seems you created quite a spectacle overseas." "Indeed, Pa. Just trying to keep things interesting. Cheers." And the video call ends, leaving King Charles wondering, what the F did he just say? But of course, recollections may vary. But in reality, this call never happened. But you already knew that, right? You are here just for the silly memes and my bad British accent, don't you? And allegedly, the Ginger Winger had every intention of phoning their all that, but alas, intentions aren't quite the same as actions, are they? And picture this. Harry, sitting in his Californian palace, suddenly remembers that it's his father's birthday. He bravely faces the daunting task of calculating time zones, only to realize, oops, the king's schedule was as packed as a New York sidewalk when William is around. And over at Buckingham Palace, sources say the story of the birthday call was as uncanny as the fact that cheese rolling competitions exist. And by the way, a big hello to my rogues from Gloucester. And the king, busy with the noble task of launching a project to combat food poverty, had no time for phantom phone calls. And the evening wasn't any less hectic with a swanky private party at Clarence's house where the royal who's who gathered to toast to Charles' 75 years of regal splendor. But rumor has it, every time Harry's name flashes on the king's phone, Charles treats it like a game of hot potato. No call, thank you. Not only he says sorry, he might have said, but the stoicism of the man who's seen more drama than a Shakespearean play. Buckingham Palace, obviously keeping it classy, opted not to comment on this telephonic turmoil. But meanwhile, Prince Harry seems to be collecting missed opportunities like their limited edition stamps. Remember the time he wanted to crash at Windsor Castle last minute? Royal aides, diaries on hand, had to say, sorry, Harry, no room at the inn. And let's not forget the court appearances earlier this year. And when Harry reportedly hoped for a family reunion, only to find out that the king was, as usual, busier than a Londoner, dodging tourists and politely avoiding eye contact. And in the end, the Harry and Charles communication conundrum continues with more missed calls than a telemarketer during EastEnders time. One can only wonder if the next chapter will involve, I don't know, a WhatsApp message in the Windsor group chat. But I would like to know what you think about this. I've tried to keep an eye on your comments. Let's pause. I want to check you out. Oh, wow. That's what, no. That cheese running competitions are really wacky. I found about them like 2 weeks ago. That is awesome. Oh my God. All the ingredients for a hopping shepherd's pie. I'm sure that there's a joke in there, Stacy, the below average turtle. Oh my God, Lisa, I was born in Gloucester. Let me, did you participate in one of those? Those races look a bit dangerous, by the way. You should know how to fall and to roll. Megan vacuuming like Freddie Mercury on that video singing, I want to break free. No, I usually like assign that song to Harry, maybe not to Megan. She doesn't want to break free. She's already free. What she needs is the money. That's what she needs right now. All right, some of you, what do you think about the new live streams format? I would like to know, what do you think about this new live streams? Happy birthday, father. No, Harry would say, pa. He's quite, blunt. He's quite blunt in that regard. Oh, thank you, Dancing Didi. Dancing Didi. You are better than South Park, Jesus. I'm trying to push this to the extreme, but let's keep on. And in an extraordinary twist that could only happen to the Harkles, Prince Harry's the next Invictus Games in Canada is facing what some might call a Harry and Meghan-sized dose of chaos. It's almost as if the couple's mere association with the event is like a bad luck charm that sent the whole thing into a spin. The Invictus Games, said to be a winter wonderland of sports in Vancouver and Whistler come 2025, seems to be skiing downhill faster than a novice on a black run. And why, you ask? Well, two top executives, CEO Peter Lawless and Chief Commercial Officer Bill Cooper, have made unexpected exits, like guests leaving a party before the cake is cut. And yes, they do look like they could do great comedy together. Lawless, who is practically an Olympic royalty in Canada, could got transitioned out faster than you can say pass the maple syrup. And Cooper, well, he left with all the grace of a LinkedIn sales pitch, leaving everyone scratching their heads like, what happened here? But now the grapevine suggests that staff morale is lower than Meghan's popularity in the UK, which is saying something. And there's chatter that the Invictus Games, the Invictus budget is as overstretched as Harry's transatlantic phone bill. Go figure. But the real kicker, you want to know, concerns that the sausages on security costs could add more weight to this already sinking financial ship. Let's not forget the whispers of Harry's family rift casting a royal shadow over the games. Veterans caught up in this royal crossfire might be wondering if they're in a sporting event or the latest episode of The Frown. So, as we look ahead to 2025, the big question remains, will the Invictus Games find new leadership, or will the Oracle's bad juju continue to reign supreme? Only time and perhaps a few more dramatic exits will tell. And in the world of royal photography, the 2018 portrait of the family firm featuring King Charles, Queen Camilla, Prince William, Catherine, and the California Dreaming duo was apparently more challenging than assembling a 1,000 pieces puzzle. Well, especially if the image is your average morning in Scotland. These were the days when getting the all the royals together for a photo was like herding royal cats. According to the gospel of discount Barbicans, finding freedom or finding freedom, arranging this royal Kodak moment was the stuff of nightmares. William and Harry, the yin and yang of the royal bravas, reportedly treated the photo up with all the enthusiasm of a Monday commute. Can be hot and cold with their father, the book whispers, as if royal sons ever have simple and uncomplicated relationships with their dads. But well, in the portrait, everyone's in place, looking like the picture of regal harmony. William and Catherine, professional portrait posers by now, are the picture of royal serenity. George and Charlotte, the mini royals, are perched like well-behaved heirlooms, while Catherine cradles baby Louis, who's blissfully unaware of the drama. So far, in the back, Harry and Meghan, the pre-Mexit dread team, stand with the poise of two people who haven't yet discovered the joys of Oprah interviews. But fast forward, and William's social media tribute to his father's birthday, the one that we shared here yesterday, is causing a stir. Because where's Harry? The people demand Harry, as if family photos on Instagram are the barometer of brotherly love. But what nobody noticed is that Harry is actually on this picture. You just have to zoom in with the right technology and voila, there's Harold right there, goofing around. We are lucky that he's got his clothes on. But well, I would like to know, I would like to know so far, I needed to know read your comments, because I'm so focused on this that I needed to read your comments to have some kind of feedback. Oh my God, you hit the like button, Elaine. Thank you. Hitting the like button is the best way to recommend this live to other unaware people who do not know about the Royal Rogue and our Roguies community. They're missing it. Absolutely. Thanks, Jenny, for reminding everyone. Oh my God, some of your comments are quite harsh. It must have been a good hour. Oh my God. Oh my God. Was it the last family picture? I don't know if that was the last family picture, but go figure. Yeah, she was leaning away from everybody in that picture. It was that is for sure. That is for sure. But I want to go forward because I want to talk about Catherine. I want to talk about Catherine because, well, we need to speak. We were speaking of clothes, right? Speaking of clothes, Catherine was just amazing in that royal purple suit. She was arriving at the Shaping Us National Symposium at the Design Museum this morning. And she has launched a major new awareness raising campaign to increase public understanding of the crucial importance of the first 5 years of a child's life. We already know this, but there's more than that. She said, I'm going to read some of her words. I want to make a pause and read some of her words on the actual site. I haven't visited the actual site of her initiative. The way we develop through our experiences, relationships, and surroundings during our early childhood fundamentally shapes our whole lives. It affects everything from our ability to form relationships and thrive at work, to our mental and physical well being as adults, and the way we parent our own children. That is a great truth because the way we are raised is the way that it's conditioning those emotional tools that I mention every once in a while. And it's the tools that will grant us to be able to be great parents. But it's complicated. It's really complicated. These are the most preventative years. By focusing our collective time, energy, and resources to build a supportive, nurturing world around the youngest members of our society and those caring for them, we can make a huge difference to the health and happiness of generations to come. This takes actual work. And there are many people criticizing, or already criticizing Catherine from a few months ago when she announced this initiative that, are you really doing something? Is this just words? Well, the first step is, of course, bringing awareness to the topic because it is a real problem. People are not aware of how important those first years of life are. So many purple, royal purple hearts of that royal purple suit. That was amazing. Royal, send your royal purple hearts to the chat so we can see it right here. We continue. All of society has a role to play in this, even if you are not directly involved in a child's life, because we are all responsible for building a more compassionate world in which our children can grow, learn, and live. Every single person. That's how I tell you sometimes that women can say, hey, I don't want to have children. That's totally okay. But all this demonization of women that don't want to have children, I think that's okay. You have my support. I will, at some point in one live stream, I will explain to you my rationale, but I think that's okay. But even so, even if you opt to not have children, this is something that you must be aware that it's important for the future of society, because the future generations are going to need this in one way or another. In these difficult times, it is more important than ever to help support parents and caregivers provide loving, safe, and secure homes for their babies and young children to thrive. That is something. It's the words that we need nowadays. The actions, we will be seeing them. Oh my God, so many royal purple hearts. That's a rain of royal purple hearts. I want to change here. I'm going to change my view so everyone can see all the royal purple hearts that are raining right now in the live chat. Oh my God. This is just amazing. And we admire Catherine for this initiative. I, as a professional, I know this is going to make an actual difference. And one final picture that I want to show you one tonight is we can see the huge digital billboard at Piccadilly Circus wishing His Majesty a happy birthday. But now let's stop and smell the flowers and maybe go back to the previous maybe go back to this, maybe go to this slide, so we can have a few more minutes. We got a few more minutes. I tried to aim this for 30 minutes, but upping the quality is a bit hard. Of course, it takes time, it takes effort. So every single like, hitting the subscribe button, buying my merch. Remember that my merch, the Rogue Highlander merch and the Much Love and Bliss merch, is gonna be a limited run. It's gonna be until December 3rd, and every single. I'm calling it now. I said 100 at the start, but no, every single Royal Rogie will have a message for me. That is my way of saying that this has been an amazing year for the Royal Rogue. The only thing that I ask of you is that please have a little patience, but because many people have already bought merch from the Royal Rogue, and thank you for that. So I will take some time to record all the videos. I think you will receive them by email. You will receive my video because I will record them myself one by one. I think I already have like 100 on a line. I will be reading them, but guaranteed that you will have that video from me with your name or your user, of course, and you buy the merch, because that is my way of thanking you for all the support and being there this whole year and inspiring me to do better and make not only better videos, but better lives, longer lives, more quality, more fun, more entertaining, and especially growing this community that has brought us so many laughs in the most family-friendly way. You might say, yes, the Royal Rogue started like plain blind gossip. Just let's talk about the nonsense of royal gossip, and I think we all have grown into something much, much beautiful, something meaningful, because we are here to enjoy and we are here to embody that feeling of much love and bliss. Oh my God, I'm so grateful for all of you. Oh my God, one super chat from Lizzie. Thanks, Lizzie. Lizzie today was upgraded to one of our mods. Thank you, Lizzie, and thank you. Welcome to our family of mods. The ones to keep the live chat. Although, to be fair, I also keep an eye on the live chat, and I have to say that you are not only respectful, but if there are any sugars in here, well, they are enjoying the show as well. So that pleases me too, because humor, entertainment is universal, and we are here just having fun. Yes, all that you see, all that you see of the call of Harry and Charles was absolutely made up by yours truly, just for kicks and giggles. Oh, thank you, me Missy. I'm your favorite. Thank you, me Missy. Big heart for you. Big purple heart for you. Royal purple heart for you. Louisa, Catherine pays attention to detail and is got friend with a flat iron. Oh my God. The chill girl. This final thought from the chill girl. You're on point. It takes a village to raise a child. It's true. My Royal Rogues. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue. And until we meet on another video or another live, remember the two most important words: much love and bliss. Take care, because I love every single one of you. Bye-bye.